gorgeous people, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here for Vlogmas, it got so busy, it was so crazy, oh my gosh. But anyway, this video is not about that. We are going to talk about that again in the next chit chat video, but today I am talking vision board. So if you are new here and you search vision board and you came across my channel, I am Chandra and I would love you to join my channel. So do me a little favor, click on the subscribe button and hang out with us, because here we dream big, we do big, and we are just all about positive vibes. I'm very happy and amazing 2022 to everybody that is watching this video. I am sending you, babes, I'm sending you all the good vibes and all great, amazing, exciting things for this year for you. So let me jump right into this video. If you guys know, I'm very passionate about, vision boards and making the vision known, because I go by the scripture in Habakkuk 2 where it says that you should make the vision known. You should write it down, and that is exactly where and why I am doing this video. There is so much power in that, and I think that even when you allow your soul to dream a little, when you allow yourself to break your own boundaries in your mind just by dreaming, just by in faith putting out those pictures and daily looking at it, speaking into it, there is something that happens when you do that activates you to work harder, to go for it, and to aim for your dreams and your goals. Now, I have done a video on this before. I'm going to put a link in the description below and you will be able to go have a look at it. That was the year I did my 2020 vision board, and it's so amazing that when I did that vision board, as we all know, the pandemic started and things like that. And if you watch the video, you will see that I was saying that I want to spend more time with the family. I'm not sure about traveling. I want to, I just want to be at home and I want to, create blah, blah, blah. Little did I know I was going to spend so much time at home with my family and still have that feeling, of feeling rejuvenated and all of that. But you go watch that video and have a look-see. Now, that video I explained my vision board, but in this video I'm actually going to tell you how you can do yours. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to jump right into it, and we are going to start with step number 1. This is the part where you need to create an atmosphere and a vibe that allows you to dream. Now, we have done a vision board party, or actually I invited a few friends over for a vision board party, and we all could dream together. We all could, not just pray over our vision boards in the end, but also we now have an accountability group where we are checking up on each other and just like, hi, sending some good vibes for your vision board, just things like that. And setting up a good atmosphere will be the perfect and the best way for you to just, to not limit yourself. And I feel like that is the main reason for creating a good atmosphere. What I usually do, I go on Pinterest and I scroll through my Pinterest. I put in very clear description of exactly what I want. I would, for example, say well-dressed boss babe. I would, for example, say modern chic at-home office. I would think things like that. So I would search through it until I see an image that I feel speaks to me. I know that Pinterest makes it look that it's unattainable and make it look like it's way out of reach, but the beautiful thing is that is what dreams are about. It's about you going beyond your current and your normal situation and allowing yourself, your mind, your body, your soul to just be whisked away. And that's just what makes life so beautiful, that we are able to dream and we are able to tap into that. And once you have all your images and you're happy with it, I would suggest that you put it on a Word document. Try and resize it different sizes so that you can do your vision board like an actual collage. I will also insert a few examples of ideas of more or less how you can do the layout. Maybe try and create a focal point and try to put around the focal point maybe the year, or and try to create the big, your biggest goals right around it. It doesn't really matter because everybody has their own personal preference, but the dreams you really want to highlight, I would suggest that you print that slightly bigger than the ones that you know is a bit, you think will take a bit more time to reach. Also, with me saying that, I just want to add that not every single thing that you put on your vision board should be allocated to a year. Not every single thing might happen in that year. A vision board shouldn't actually, or in my opinion, it doesn't have to be limited to a year. When you do a vision board, try and just, you know, go into your soul, and every time you renew your vision board, because obviously you change as a person as life goes on, but I would say that you should really not limit yourself. And also when you do an actual vision board, just think beyond the year and think future, because you will work towards it in that year. And maybe it's a goal that will only happen in 3 to 4 years, but with you seeing it, you will take the baby steps to eventually reach that. Once you've done that and you printed your printed your images, step number 2 would be for you to find positive phrases. Definitely, if you're gonna do an annual vision board, I would say do the year. It's just something about it, it's a good reminder. It's just like in your face, it makes you, feel the feels, and it just gives you all the positive energy and positive vibes. I would also put a few quotes on. But do the quotes in the present tense. It's like you're speaking to yourself. So for example, I'm just gonna pull up one of my vision boards. I'm saying here, the one is level up, my vision board for 2022. The one picture says level up so hard that they will have to re-meet and re-know you. And that is really one of the big things that I have on my vision board. It's bigger than the normal size images, because it's really something that I feel like I want to focus on. And that is me like speaking to myself. When I see it every day, it's like that picture telling me, you know what, babes, level up so hard. So always try and do it in the present tense, so that it's a quote that speaks to you daily, and it makes you, every time it will go to the back of your head when you are making decisions and you're doing things, you'll just be like, babe, level up so hard that they will have to re-meet and you'll have to reintroduce yourself. Once you've done that, we are going to move over to step number 3. While you are doing this, I need you to understand that you are not in the current situation, you are not in the current state of mind. You are stepping into the highest version of yourself. So the highest version of Candace, the highest version of Shanae, the highest version of Rochelle, the highest version of who you want to be. And once you do that, it's really gonna allow you to dream beyond what your circumstances are now. So for example, for myself, I'm just gonna pull up my vision board, and I'm just going to show you this. So this vision board is the first one I did, and Shamika, I met Shamika this day. Shamika, if you're watching, I sat next to her, and this was my vision board. And at that time, a store was way out of reach for me. I mean, I just started my business, I think a year before that. At that time, a store wasn't even, like really, it's something that I really wanted. But if you saw my situation at that time, it might not have seemed possible. And that was my dream, and it was my goal. And at that time, I was involved in charity. I had my own charity organization. I just want to move over to another example that I want to show you. Is that at that time, we lived, by the time I did this vision board, we still stayed, and we didn't have our news of our new home. At that time, I was still dreaming, I was still positive, and that was after we heard a no from the bank, but I was still positive and I was still holding on. And that time I was like, here's my fireplace. I was praying and trusting God for and I mean, the pink couch, and I'm sitting on the pink couch, things like that. So you know, at that time I was like, my husband doesn't like pink, I'm not even sure, like, you know, blah blah blah. But I got my pink couch. It didn't even happen at my house, but I got my pink couch. So it's like things like that. For 2021, you know, a vision that I have that I feel like is very big, is, for example, the goals I have for my socials. I really feel like I want to impact. I don't just want to upload. I don't just want to post because I post. If I can't make a difference, if I, you know, I want to add value. So those are my goals. And then I also have certain, you know, reach that I really want to acquire this year. And based on that, obviously the impact that I want to make. So it's me thinking out of my current situation, you know, and out of my current self. And then the last part that I want to say is, once you you know, have created it, and once you have, you know, finished, you're done, you're happy with it, you placed it based on, you know, how you feel that's best and things like that. I would suggest that you put it up somewhere that where you see it every day, somewhere in your office, you know, if you have a home office, or if you, for example, in your cupboard. I feel like for me, the one in the cupboard works the best, because you have to open the door, you have to take out your clothes, you know. So it's something that in the morning as you dress yourself, you are reminded by these things. You also, just waiting for the plane to pass, you also have to be very, very intentional about your vision board. When you look at it, be prayerful about it, speak life into it, you know, and don't just look and, you know, just because you see it, but really try and just be like, you know, sometimes just go stand in front of it. Even when you're in the morning, have a cup of coffee, you know, when you're having your prayer time, walk over to it, just like pray on those dreams and on those goals. It's so important for us to, you know, step out of our current mental state and our current environment sometimes and mindset, you know, for us to allow ourselves to dream. It's so important for you to allow yourself to dream. It's so important for you to speak life into your own dreams and your own goals. You are the person that is ultimately in charge of that. That being said, I feel like it was quite a mouthful. With that being said, I am going to insert your supplies that you are going to need for your vision board, and I am wishing you well. I'm wishing you well on taking this time out to allow yourself to dream, wishing you well on taking this time out to put the vision down on paper exactly as the word instructs us, and to make it known to God, to speak life into it. And every time you look at it, that you will be reminded that you are destined for greatness, that no dream is too big. Hear me when I say that. Limitless, because we all deserve the best. Take care. Mwah. Bye.